friends. I talked with some friends, and I think I found what's wrong with me. Okay, so let's discuss together in here, yeah? Okay, before I'm talking about my minimalism journey, so I before I have a big dream. So I think dream for for me, I think I'm following the others. Like I'm watching Instagram too much. So what happened is I'm watching people having a luxurious car. I'm watching people having great jobs. I'm watching people going to Cappadocia, etc. So, well, I can conclude that most of society just defines success as three things. So first is money. If you have a lot of money, then you consider to be successful. Power, okay? So if you're a manager, you are a general manager, if you're a director, the higher you are considered successful. And the last one is, I think it's becoming a norm today. If you're being famous, so you're considered successful, okay? But actually later on in my journey, wait, I think I'm going to share you the slide. Hold on. Okay. Do you see the slide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm talking about a success. So actually later on, I actually find out that success is something that you have to define for yourself, and no one can do it for you. And I think there are three things that you can define success for yourself. Okay. So the first one is success could mean a sense of giving back to the world and making a difference. The second one, it could mean a sense of accomplishment and career improvement. So you feel good about your job. And the third thing is it could mean being able to do the things you love. I think that's the most important thing. Okay, so I will tell you a story. So I bet this story will remind you of something. I don't know whether it reminds of yourself or a friend of yours, but have you ever heard a weird stories of people who actually earn a lot of money, they get big salary, and still can make ends meet? Well, how can that happen? Well, actually, that happened to me before. So one of the biggest reasons that high earners or people who get big salaries struggle to pay their bills is actually what we call lifestyle creep. I don't know that term before, but later on I know that here's how it happens. So as people gradually earn more money, they begin to buy more expensive things. And you know what? Those purchases often result on big debt, like credit card debt or bank debt or anything. So those expensive bills over the time, uh, it will eat up your income. It will eat actually your income. So you will go back to the square with the same worries that actually how much money you have, it doesn't make any different because you will be trapped in the same position that at the end of the month, you don't have any money left. And you know what happened? Actually, what happened is it's really scary. It's also happened to me that we compensate that with working harder because in our mind, uh, we can earn more money by working harder. So it's like uh, going round and round. It's like a never-ending circle. So that's happened to me. So the cycle later on, it's called hustle culture. So I bet some of you know what is hustle culture, but maybe it's new for you. Okay. But I will share with you what is hustle culture. Maybe it's happening to you. In today's standard, hustle culture can be defined as the state or the condition of overworking to the point where it became a lifestyle. So you don't really actually realize that you're trapped into this hustle culture because it's already become your lifestyle. Like people in your offices, they go home at 10 o'clock, at 12 o'clock. They they're already in the office at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and they work Saturday and Sunday and holidays. So you just don't know that it's actually something wrong with you because it's becoming a lifestyle, your lifestyle, and maybe your peers' lifestyle. So hustle culture, aka burnout culture, workaholism, or toxic productivity, what is it? Well, actually, I would say it's about constantly working. Yes, always work, work, and work. So those who hustle try to dedicate as many hours as possible to work. Maybe working hard is true, highly praised in almost every workplace. So you will get praised by your superior that, hey, you're a good employee because you work so late until 10, until 12. You work on Saturday and Sunday and holiday. But actually, hustle culture practice are very toxic. So it is easy to believe that working a lot, it's equal to high productivity, but actually it's not. It's not productive at all. It's just something very toxic. So the truth is, so I tell you something. So the truth is that working long hours leads to poor mental health, increased anxiety, and depression. So maybe you wanna figure it out whether you are doing hustle culture or not. Okay, see this slide. Okay, this is actually a stage that if we do too much hustle culture, so I tell you one story. So I actually worked before. Well, today I'm still working in the same field as actually. I'm I'm working for uh big malls in Jakarta. Like maybe I can mention some so you will be familiar. Like Pacific Place Jakarta, Sumarekon Kelapa Gading, Gandaria City Mall, Kota Casablanca Mall. So I take the responsibility as their PR and marketing communication. So actually, the nature of working in this kind of premises is that when you're having a holiday, like Christmas, like New Year, like uh, Lebaran, you know what? I actually have to stay in the office. So actually, I experienced like it's a lot of time experience like in Christmas, in Lebaran, uh, in Chinese New Year. I worked straight 3 months without any holidays. Saturday and Sunday, no holiday, straight. So I don't know back that time that it's actually toxic. I don't know, but I actually feel the symptom. So I feel the sign of burnout. Okay, maybe you can check this. If it's happening to you, maybe we can talk to some friends. Okay, so there is some of them exhaustion, depression, drowning. You get easily mad or angry, and no time for anything else, no time for family, no time for yourself, etc. So actually, what do we call burnout? So burnout is actually a form of exhaustion caused by constantly feeling busy. So you know what, you always feel busy from time to time. You don't really know what you have to do because you know that in the next hour your schedule is already filled. Like back then, I think I will share you a story that back then I was so lucky that I have my own personal assistant or a secretary. So one time during lunchtime, she came out to me crying. I know that I just finished my morning schedule. I have this like back to back scheduled meeting, and then she came up to me during lunchtime around 12. She was actually crying, and then she said, uh, "I'm sorry, Pa. I don't know what to do. What happened? Why are you crying?" And she said, "Actually, there are two meetings that she actually has to put during my lunchtime, and she knows that I have to eat my lunch. Otherwise, I will have full schedule until later tonight. So I will not eat any lunch at all." So she was crying that actually she was kind of confused how to put the schedule. So, well, at that time, I just did not realize, but I think I can see the sign that if my personal assistant is already confused about taking care of my schedule, I supposed to be feeling, you know, something fishy about it. I should do something about it. Okay, maybe you wanna know what expert and the surveys say about this. Okay, so you will be surprised that actually like 58% of employees suffer from job burnout. So if you see 100 of your friends in the office, 58 of them is actually, maybe including you, feeling the burnout feelings. And I just realized through this survey that my field is the second one, advertising and public relation. So anyone of you, okay, raise your hand. In accounting field, anyone? Advertising and public relation field, anyone? Raise your hand. Okay. Teachers, any one of you teaching? Teachers? Okay. Well, the top one is actually accounting. 66% of them saying that they are in the condition of burnout. ENP or advertising and public relation, it's my field, 65%. Teachers, 58%, and consulting, 55%. So actually 58 from 100 of employees, it's a big number. So we should be really careful about it. Okay, so I found a statement. Actually, the statement is from Dr. Sarika Agarwal Gunka. He, she is a wellness and happiness coach. So actually, I think I will not read what's inside the presentation. You can read it yourself. So at the end of the day, if if you feel that you're constantly hungry and you order go food, again go food, and it's not even lunchtime or dinner time yet, you have to suspect yourself, maybe you're in the burnout condition. Your stress level is very high. So actually what happened in this condition is you will feel the stress is high, and also you always feel very tired. You don't want to do anything, and you cannot focus, and you do a lot of mistakes. Okay, now I will take you to a journey. I will show you some famous minimalists, because when we're talking about minimalists, sometimes we think that you cannot be successful if you're being minimalist. You're you downgrade everything, you downgrade your life. But wait, I will show you some famous minimalists and they're very successful. But before that, why don't you take a piece of paper? Please, quick. Take a piece of paper in front of you. Take a piece of paper, a pen, pen. Okay. Okay. So I will give you a quiz. Write it down a little bit. What is your dream? Okay. I will give you 15 seconds. What is your dream? So actually, I will make it easier. So actually, there are three type of successful the meaning of success according to the society. First one is having a lot of money, having power or position, and then the third one is being famous. Okay, so for you, if you have 6 months, okay, I only give you 6 months. You don't have a year, you don't have 10 years, you don't have forever. I only give you 6 months. Okay. So this is the dream that you wanna fulfill in 6 months. Please do write it down on a piece of paper in front of you. I give you 15 seconds to think. Do not think too much. Okay. You can choose between money, being famous, or having position or power. I give you 15 seconds. Please do write it down in a piece of paper. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now just fold it into the paper, put it in your table, and put the pen also down on your table. We will get back to that later, okay? So let's get back to the slides. I'm going to share you something. I think this is also a very surprising discovery for me at the beginning, 3 years ago. I was thinking that if I became minimalist, if I downgrade my life, if I don't have this luxury car, if I don't have secretary, if I don't have this position, I will not be successful. Okay, I will show you one by one. So the first one is Marie Kondo. So Marie Kondo, Marie Kondo is actually she is one of the leader in minimalism world. So I think the first time I was introduced to minimalism, I read and I saw her YouTube a lot. So Marie Kondo is also known as KonMari, is a Japanese organizing expert. So actually, she wrote 4 books. I remember 4 books. And gosh, they've sold millions of copies around the world, especially in the United States. So actually, Mary began her tidying consultant business when she was 19 years old. She was actually a university student in Tokyo, so very young. So today, Mary is a famous tidying expert, helping people around the world to transform their cluttered homes into peaceful spaces. You can see her YouTube a lot. So I think what I love about her is that her method is just really easy. So okay, I'll give you an example. So you can also try yourself. Okay, so I this is my glasses. Okay, this is my glasses. Of course, I need my glasses. Eh, what happened is you have a lot of stuff in your house, and minimalism is about decluttering your possession. So what happened is you can do it one by one. So I give you example. I'm holding. So her method is very easy. Just holding the stuff. I'm holding my glasses, and then I will think whether this stuff spark joy for me. So does it give happiness to me? Do I really need it? Well, of course, I need my glasses, right? So I will keep it, and it will go on and on and on. So actually, if you try to find out how many things you have at home, I think the most you have like your clothes, your books, papers, and I think you haven't heard this, or maybe some of you who already familiar with minimalism, is kimono. So kimono is actually miscellaneous items. So it's little things, trinkets, etc. Things that looks not useful, but actually you buy it from Shopee or Tokopedia. So actually, later the hardest thing is to get rid of sentimental stuff like pictures or gift from someone, like from your ex, your parents, etc. So the next one I will show Fumio Sasaki. So I think this one is a bit extreme. If you can find in YouTube, he's actually staying in a studio apartment, so only one room apartment, and he only has futon. Futon is Japanese mattress. You know, Japanese mattress. They roll up every time they finish sleeping and put it in the cupboard, and then only a table and then a wooden box. That's all. So he's a bit extreme, but I think he's also inspiring. And I think the next two is very interesting. Just like I told you before that I was thinking that if I decide to be a minimalist, I would not be a successful person. Okay, don't get yourself wrong. So Mark Zuckerberg is also a minimalist, and I bet maybe you are maybe interacting in Zoom with his computer, and also you're having the Facebook or Meta. Steve Jobs, maybe you have his handphone in your hand. I don't need to introduce more. And I pick someone from Indonesia, which is Raditya Dika. And then if you doubt whether this minimalism is proof by the time, well, if you go back to the ancient history, you will find this name. So Marcus Aurelius, back then, he was a Roman Empire. So actually, he was a king. He was a king. He's something very important. He's someone very important, I mean. So the what we learned uh, before, the name of the discipline called Stoicism. So I think this is very important to close about the famous minimalist. I think I what I love about Marcus Aurelius or Stoicism is that the philosophy for minimizing the negative emotion in your life. Okay, so you are actually avoiding you're feeling bad. You don't feel about you don't feel good about yourself. You actually uh, minimizing those emotion and maximizing your gratitude and joy by focusing on things that we can control. Okay, focusing at something that we can control. So do not focus on something that you cannot control. Something happening outside of you, if it makes you feel bad, if it makes you feel angry, you don't need to pay attention. Just focus on things that you can control. So you will be asking me, what is the thing that we can control? So actually, it's very easy. So what the things that we can control is our own opinion, okay, our attitudes, our aspiration, our dreams, our desires, what we want, and also our goals, our dream. Okay, you want to be something or something, that thing, you can control that. Okay, so now I think we're getting into uh, the main part of how I become a minimalism. Okay, so I will do this really quick. I only have 7 pointers. You can I want you to have more time in FGD group to discuss with your beautiful and handsome facilitator. They will facilitate you with a great discussion. I believe that. So the first one is actually, I think I will tell you a bit about the story, how I get in touch or I'm being introduced to minimalism. So it was actually 3 years ago. I was introduced to minimalism. So you just do not believe what I'm doing back then. So actually I'm giving away 50% of what I own. So actually back then I have a bigger home actually. And then because something happened, I will tell you later what happened. Uh, I have to move to smaller home, actually smaller apartment. Okay. So what happened is I have to really have less possession than before. So what happened is I'm giving away those things, and the process is taking me like almost 6 months. I'm getting rid like 50% of my possession, and I just realized at the time that actually 50% of what I own, I don't really use it. It doesn't really give contribution to my life. So what for? All this time, I always find bigger house, bigger apartment. I'm paying for uh, bigger money just to house my stuff that actually I don't use. And I've been doing it for years. And because of that, I have to work harder. I have to earn more money, and I was trapped into this hustle culture and being burned out. So that's just amazing that I found out from the situation. So what happened is after I declutter of my stuff is that I have more intentionality in my life. Okay, well, the basic word is intention. So if I don't know, I think if I'm a Muslim, so there is a say that if you do anything, the most important thing is your intention or niat. You can do nice things to others, you can praise somebody, you can give compliment, but if your niat is bad, okay, it's not being counted as a good thing to do. Okay, so actually in here, what I'm talking about intentionality, because I have less stuff, I have less work, I have less activity. I I really choose the things that I want to own, the things that I want to buy, and also the things that I want to bring to my home. I also choose my uh, well, I also choose my friends. I cannot do a lot of things. You know, I only have 24 hours a day. So actually, that's promote the most important thing is by removing every distraction. So if you remove all the distraction, all not important things in your life, you will see what is the most important things in your life. And the second one, I have more time and money. Okay, this is the funny thing. Back then, when I was actually, I don't need to, I don't mean to brag, but I just want to share the picture here. So actually my salary is 4 times more than what I have now. But what happened is that I, back then, almost at the end of the month, I always finish my money. I don't have any money left, and I always crave for more money. I just feel that I don't have enough money and I have to work harder. But what happened is now when I actually earn less, I I actually can save more, and I don't feel that I need anything more. And it's just amazing feeling. It's just amazing feeling that if you change your mindset, uh, you will feel different about how you take care of your money. Okay, number three, I have more passion for living. So back then, this is what happened. This is just, I don't know. It's very funny. Back then, I think I work in a circumstances that everyone would envy. Like I have I have a car from the company. I also have a driver from the company. Uh, and I don't need to worry about all of anything because the company provide for me. But what happened before that? Even just to wake up in the morning, you know, just the basic thing, just to wake up in the morning and go to the office is just something that I you know, it's very hard to do. I don't want to wake up at all. But today today I feel that waking up every day is something that makes me happy because I can do something I love, something I like the whole day. Okay, number four. So number four is actually if you find my Instagram, the last time I post is like 2018. So actually you will hate me if you meet me back then before 2018. If you meet me, what happened in the same table, and then you will see me scrolling and scrolling, ignoring you in front of me. Uh, we don't even have conversation. I'm busy scrolling my Instagram and watching. my friends and others, which is maybe I don't know, they're traveling to this exotic places, uh, flaring their sports car or their luxurious car, etc., or their luxurious office, etc. Uh, well, back then, I was thinking that scrolling and scrolling to in Instagram at the end of the day doesn't make me any happier. I feel like, you know, I'm watching my friend having this, having that. At the end of the day, I'm feeling very bad. I feel that I don't have enough and I have to be like them. So what happened is I stopped posting because I know that my posting will create the same feeling for others. So I think that is my contribution that I give to my Instagram friends. So actually, I compare myself less with other people. I think that's the most important thing, since I don't use the society norm that successful is equal to uh, money, power, and being famous. I have my own term. Okay, number 5. Actually, I have discovered hidden talents. Well, I'm not saying that uh, by being minimalist you will learn new talents. No, but actually this is the funny thing. Like back then, I don't really be in control with my own schedule. I know what is my schedule a week before, because my personal assistant or my secretary is already put the schedule that I have met this person, and this person, and I saw that my schedule is full. I have to do this, I have to do that. So actually, I'm not the one who's in control of my own schedule. Somebody else is owning my schedule. So what happened is back that time I was not actually doing what I love to do. I just do what I have to do. But now, because I have more time, I can focus on the things that I really want to do. So I just find that I love writing, I love reading, uh, and there are some projects that I'm doing that actually I love. So number 6, I measure the value of work in more fulfilling terms. So, well, if we are talking about work since the beginning, if we're talk outside of minimalist circle, well, work can often be considered something to be avoided. So I will take a different point of view. Work is fulfilling when seen in the right context. So outside minimalist circles, work is that thing you do to make as much money as possible, to buy as much stuff as possible. Yeah, I bet everybody think that way. Everybody wants to get more money because they want this great stuff, expensive stuff like Louis Vuitton bags or BMW cars, etc. But I think since I become a minimalist, work is what we do to bring benefit to society and the people around us, like our friends, our neighbors. So when we do our work well, everyone benefits. So minimalism actually has caused me to see work in a new perspective. So I don't see work as something that I have to find more or a lot of money, not anymore, but to just to give benefit to others. Okay, the last one, what's the most important thing? Well, I think I'm very glad if you can relate. So the most important thing I'm telling you at the beginning that I do not control my own uh, schedule. that I take control of my own life. So this is something that I didn't know before, but when I do this minimalism lifestyle, then I just find out that actually I'm back taking control of my own life. So actually, I can say it was about saying no to social pressure. Just like I say in the beginning that the society tell you that to be success, you have to have a lot of money, to have a good position, power, and then being famous. I can say no to that, and also making the decision to live in my own terms. Okay, well, I guess that's the 7 benefit of minimalism that I already feel. And I guess this is just time for you to share your experience in the FGD session. And okay, I will give you time. So you don't need to, this is not a question. So I just give this as a guide. I'm really sorry that I don't make question and answer in this session, but I go really quick so you have more time with my beautiful and handsome facilitator in smaller group so you can discuss more and you have more time. Maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I hope so. So this is 5 guide that you can use. You don't have to really answer the question. So the most important thing is the first one, what is, and the last five, share your tricks. Okay, to see and host.
Thank you, Echo, for the material. Now we have arrived to the FGD session, and we will be facilitated by our facilitators. They are from Britzone committees. They are from 3 divisions, yeah, from Tuesday team, and then from event team, and then the last from HR team. So from the Tuesday team first, I will call Beverly. Hi, Beverly.
Hello, Rika. Hi, everyone.
Hi, and then we have Irfan. Hi, Irfan.
Hello, Dika. Hello, everyone.
Okay, next from event team, we have Miss Bulan. Hi, Miss Bulan. Are you there?
Okay. Hello, Rika. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Miss Bulan. And then we have Sukma. Hi, Sukma.
Hello, hello everyone.
And then the only boy, Hardy. Hi, Hardy.
Halo, Dika.
And yeah, the last group is from HR division of Britzone. Starts from Hani. Hi, Hani.
Hi everyone. Hi Dika.
And then Desrina. Hi, Desrina.
Hi everyone. Hi Dika.
And then Fiana. Hi, Fiana.
Hi Dika. Hello everyone.
Hi, and the last is also the only boy from the HR. In this case is Anwar. Hi, Anwar.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, Dika.
All right. The host will divide you into breakout rooms, and the breakout room session will last for around 25 minutes. Yeah. And then we will have the representative session. See you guys. All right. Okay. All right. While we're waiting for the participants to enter the breakout room, maybe we can discuss together in here, yeah, in this main session, yeah, because we are also being recorded, yeah, and then will be uploaded to YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, our session here in main session will be recorded, yeah. So maybe you can prepare for the FGD slide.
Okay, to the slide.
Yeah.
So this is being broadcast in YouTube.
Not live. Later on.
Oh, okay, later.
Because yeah, we have
Oh
technical
my God,
problem.
I'm really sorry that I actually exceed the time. It's like 8 o'clock. Aduh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe yeah, we can start here. Yeah. In this 25 minutes. Okay. Maybe you can discuss from the first question. Yeah, and yeah, you can involve me, Amanda as the host, and also Sophia. Yeah. Yeah.
Amanda, Dika, and Sophia.
Sophia, yeah, because yeah, the other participants are still on the way to the breakout room. Yeah, yeah, just
Okay.
The four of us here in main session.
Okay, so the FGD, I actually have this guide. This is actually not a question. So what is your dream? Dika, what is your dream in 2022? I believe that you already make your resolution. So can you share with us?
Okay, my personal dream in this year is I want to get accepted in a company that will be beneficial for my long-term career. Yeah, because currently I'm still a freelancer. So yeah, I need to have a settled career for a long term. Hopefully, it will happen in this year.
Good luck, Dika.
Thank you, Eko.
That is very good resolution.
Yeah.
Dewi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
how about you? What is your dream?
I'm sorry. I haven't changed my background yet. My dream. Of course, I want to, for a short term dream. I want to graduate soon. And then after that, I want to get a job. I want to apply for a job. And yeah, I want to be a successful researcher because, yeah, it's related with my field.
Researcher.
Oh, oh yeah. Sorry, Sophia. Okay, it's okay. Go on, because yeah, there is a problem in someone's room in breakout room. Yeah, I hope if that guy is missing, yeah, you will substitute him for temporary.
Okay.
Be ready. Okay, who else do we have, Dika?
Maybe you can send me to the breakout room for
Okay.
them.
Okay, Amanda, please make Sophia as co-host, yeah, because she has 2 accounts.
But Kak Hardy had already joined the breakout room.
Gratefully.
So is it okay?
It's okay.
So Kak Sophia will join the breakout room too?
Oh, no. Still here. But if there is there are problems in breakout room, maybe if the Fasil is missing, yeah. Sophia can substitute him or her.
Okay, Kak. Noted.
Anyone else? Yeah.
So mostly 4 to 5 person.
Yeah, around 5 or
One,
yeah, 4 to 5. Yeah.
6, 7, 9.
Okay, the successful. Okay, and then what about Amanda?
Yes.
Maybe you can
What is
open your
your
cam too,
dream?
Amanda. Open your cam too.
Okay. Sorry, I was I was breaking the room, so I
Hello,
couldn't focus.
It's okay, it's
Amanda.
okay.
Hello, hello, Kak. Hello. Hello, our
Hello.
amazing conductor, Kak Koko. Hello, Kak Sophie. Hello, our stunning MC, Kak Dika.
Hi.
Okay, what an interesting discussion, Kak Koko.
Thank you, thank you. I feel bad actually. I feel bad that it's just, I don't know. It's 8 o'clock already. Oh my god. I talked too
Oh, you
long.
don't have
Oh,
to,
you don't have
Kak.
to.
You don't have
You're
to
doing a
feel
great job,
bad.
Kak Koko.
Yeah, Amanda, what is your dream? You're
You're
the one who
crashing
kept
it.
sharing about your dream.
My dream in 2022, I want to be more fluent in English, and I want to get a scholarship abroad. So that's why I want to probably take IELTS or TOEFL test first. Yeah, it's one of my biggest dreams in 2022.
Wow, that's very good. I saw that you're very young, but you have a very high dreams. How old are you?
24,
I think like
not so
you're
young.
in your 20s.
Oh,
You're
Sorry?
you
very
look
young.
so well
But
experienced
it's
in English.
yes, you speak
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so
I just
much.
I'm
Because I have
wondering.
amazing
I'm,
mentors in
I'm
Britzone,
wondering your
like Kak Koko, Kak Dika, Kak Sofia. So yeah, I learned a lot from you guys.
how your IELTS and TOEFL scores before.
Uh, sorry, Kak Koko, I couldn't
Your
really hear your
score
voice.
in TOEFL and IELTS. I wonder.
I haven't taken IELTS test, Kak, but I'm planning to take it
Okay.
this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
pass maybe
Okay.
7,
Well,
hopefully.
That's good. That's good. Because seeing how the way you speak English, I think you will have a very high score. Actually, you should take the IELTS and TOEFL several
Yeah,
time in a year, because like even in 6 months or a year, you will find out that your progress is quite fast.
yeah. Thank you, Kak Koko. I hope the others can achieve their dreams too this year and all of their targets.
Hopefully.
Amen.
Amen.
And
So I
By
want to
the
know from Dika. Well, we go round, yeah.
yeah.
Dika,
Yeah.
have you ever experienced hustle culture, just like the one I tell in the story?
Yes, because yeah, based on my experience, I I did take two business at the same time. Yeah, I was working and also studying in my college for my bachelor degree, yeah, for undergraduate program, the extension program, because I was graduated from diploma, so I need to take the extension program to get the bachelor degree. And then at that time, it was very hectic because the month was around December, January, yeah, because at that time, it's a heavy rain session, yeah, heavy rain season in Jakarta, and then there was a lot of the victim that the car, yeah, who got broken, yeah, because the flood, yeah, and I should take care those cars, around 10 to 15 cars, because I was working in a car workshop, yeah, 10 to 15 cars for the flood victim, and it was, yeah, taking so much my time, my energy, and it had very unpleasant smell, yeah, for, yeah, the car who got the flood water inside, yeah, it was, yeah, it was really frustrating me.
So actually, what do you do to your car after that, after it's getting flooded?
I should note, yeah, the parts that will be replaced or will be repaired, list them, and I was the administrator, yeah, to follow up the insurance policy, and there was, yeah, 10 to 15 cars, yeah, around at the same time. Well, it was really, yeah, big hit, yeah.
Yes. Well, that's awful, yeah. If your
Yeah,
car
and then I
getting
also had
flooded.
a business outside the work, yeah. I should, yeah, take some study, and I was a Britzone committee too at that time.
So actually, you do three things at the same time.
Yeah, but yeah, the Britzone, yeah, because, yeah, we work in team like this, yeah. All of my team understood me, my condition, yeah. Gratefully, my burden was not too heavy, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
it was not really overload, but of course it was killing me still.
Actually, that's what friends are for. But I
Yeah.
know the feeling of yours at that time, being squeezed between jobs and also these activities, and at the same time, your car is actually broke down because of the
Yeah.
flood. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
the
how
customers'
it
cars
feels.
actually.
Yes. Okay, how about Devi? Devi, or well,
Yes,
actually, I always
you
confused with
can call me
I should call
Sophia
you
or
Devi or
Dewi.
Sophia.
It's all right.
Because if I call you Devi, my sister's name is actually Devi.
Oh,
Okay, Sophia, how about
yeah.
you? Have
I can
you
I
ever experienced
Dewi
hustle culture like Vika?
because a lot of people's name is Dewi.
You know what?
What?
This is my sister's call.
So I got
Nanti
mistaken a
ditelepon ya
lot
lagi Zoom.
times by calling Dewi.
Panjang umur ya.
Sorry?
Sophia,
Pardon?
Have
Kak
ever
Popo,
experienced
you
hustle?
are freezing?
Can you list? Okay. Have you ever experienced hustle culture?
Me, Alhamdulillah, I think I've never experienced that because as you already said that, yeah, that's what friends are for. And yeah, thankfully I found a right team everywhere I go. So yeah, so my friends can back me up. Yeah, when I needed them. Yeah. So when I overwhelmed with something, yeah, my team can help me, my friends. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It's good to hear that.
Thank
How
you.
about Amanda? Are you as lucky as Sophia?
By the way, before I answer your question, Kak Koko, I'm just wondering why Ezra is here because I have already invited him to the group. But he hasn't joined the breakout room. So will he join our discussion in the main room? Hi,
Is
Ezra.
here?
Are you here?
Ezra? What happened to
Hello.
Ezra?
Okay, he's already in group, yeah.
Yeah, in group, in Kasukmas group. I've
Yeah, but
already assigned him
I
to that
guess
group.
he's stuck
Oh, I see.
Okay.
due to the connection, yeah. He's stuck here.
I see, I see.
Okay.
Okay. So about hustle culture, I think I have experienced that before I work as a teacher. I work at a radio station, and because I was new there, I was very nggak enakan whenever someone offered me a job. So there was someone texting me at 9 p.m. asking me to translate a document, and I said yes to her. And yeah, it was bad actually. I felt stressful because why did I accept that? And yeah, it was bad for my mental health actually. And I
What?
yes, Kak,
You work in radio? What radio?
Radio Republik Indonesia in Jakarta.
Oh,
But I work in the
RRI.
yes, RRI. But I work in the English language service. And yeah, I resigned from that radio. Now I work as an English tutor.
oh, I see. So you can arrange your own schedule, right?
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. Okay.
And what
Well,
about the others?
I'm happy for you actually because I know the the stress of being a broadcaster. You don't actually own your own schedule, right? Somebody make your schedule. Somebody else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you happier now, Amanda, with what you're doing now?
Yeah, I'm really happy now. I'm
Yeah,
glad
that's the
that
most important thing.
I've become a freelance tutor so I can arrange my own schedule.
Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay. Do not
By the way,
feel bad about it.
my screen is freezing, so sorry I cannot see you guys. I think there is a trouble with my
Okay.
connection, but it will get
Oh.
normal again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, your voice is still clear, Amanda.
Yeah. Okay, Kak.
Yeah.
Glad to
Voice
know
is
that.
clear. Okay, back to Dika. Dika. So actually,
By the way,
because
we have special guest, yeah, Mr. President Paramdan.
oh, Kak Ram.
Hi.
Hi.
Maybe you should
Hello,
welcome Param.
Karam.
It's an honor to have the president in our room.
Right.
It's okay, Kak.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
Hello, guys.
Thank you for taking time to attend the classes for this. Okay, well, this is like Dika's turn. So because you actually experience hustle culture,
because it's vain, it's useless if you just make it but you don't do it. Make it top prioritize, which is the most urgent. You have to do at the first time, and then the second and the third and so on. Yeah, and then we have that schedule, that pattern. So I think we still have we still can be relaxed, yeah, because we know what is the priority, what is the secondary, and so on, and not everything will shoehorn in our brain and your heart more, I think more tidy, and we can still have set a strategy, how to maybe to improve, I think, for example, for improve our productivity in work or our projects in study. If you were me,
Yes.
that's for example. While studying, while working while studying. Also, Sophia, have experience in this case, yeah.
Sophia, are you still studying now?
Yeah, I'm still I'm still a student.
Oh, I I keep want to ask how old are you, but I know that it's not polite. So do not answer that.
I
Okay.
can see her chair,
Okay. Oh,
but
okay.
Sorry, Kak,
she's
there
not
is a
there.
problem. There is a problem with my
That's
laptop.
Oh,
Sorry, can you hear me? And is it normal
I thought
again?
that's her profile
yes,
picture.
yes.
It's getting normal again.
Okay. I'm
You're
I got
fine. You're
panic.
fine.
I get panic. So
Okay, it's
sorry.
okay.
It's okay. Your voice is clear.
Yeah, it's still clear
Yes.
enough.
Okay.
Okay. Amanda, do
Yeah.
you mind if I ask Kak Ram first?
Oh, sure. No worries, Kak.
Kak Ram, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening, Kak. What is it?
Okay. Finally, we can show some faces. So we've been discussing about our dream, hustle culture, being burned out in the jobs because we're so busy, and busy. We don't really have time for ourselves. We get stressed out. Why don't you share how do you balance between work and personal life? I know you took the commitment to be a president of Britzone. This is a big responsibility, and I actually wondering what's in your mind, how to balance your work and your personal life while doing all of these things. Can you share with us?
Wow, of course. Wow, that's the hard question that I have to answer. Okay. Okay, Kaiko. As someone that
30 seconds left.
yes, and as someone that has a value in life and loves a balance, so it's totally important for me to I always keep my life balance between work, personal life, and also break zone because I have those three things that I have to keep maintain, and it's not easy for me to keep those three in balance because when the schedule meet together, such as my work and also break zone, it's makes me so confused at first to make a priority what comes first, but I always doing my self reflection first before I decide what the priority, and of course work is the first priority because I have to be professional, right? Because I have been paid for my life because of my office, and then after I finishing my job, I will finishing with zone jobs.
Sorry, Mr. Ramdan, the time is up. Yeah, all the participants
okay.
are here.
Okay.
We need more time.
Need
more time.
Okay,
Okay.
welcome back, guys.
For
For
another
the
1 minute.
participants, I will call some groups, but sorry, due to the limited time, I cannot call all groups. I just call 3 groups, for the representative session. First of all, I want to call the Sukma's room. Hi, Sukma.
Hello, Kak Dika. Hello, everyone. So in my room, we have three dreamers, amazing dreamers. Kak Dwi, Kak Dharma, Kak Fauzia, and Kak Grace. And I would like to call Kak Dwi to represent what she dreams and how to reach them. Kak Dwi.
On Miss Dwi Murniati.
Hello. Good evening,
Hi.
everyone.
Good evening, Dwi.
Okay, well, actually, I haven't spoken English for a long time, and this is my first time. Okay.
For a long time.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Dwi Murniati, and I want to answer to number one. What is your dream in 2022? My dream, I want to have a house in a village. And second, what does successful life look like to you? Successful life means that I can be, mindful. I know what I want. I know what my purpose of life. I know what I'm going to do to get my goals. That's successful life for me. I don't think that it is related with money, related to a position, but I think, a peaceful life, a mindful life, I think that's what I need, because right now maybe I'm not young anymore, like you are. Yeah, so I think, I need to think more what I can do for myself. And the next, have you ever experienced hustle culture? Yes, of course. When I actually, as a mother, I almost, almost every day maybe I got like a burnout hustle culture as a mother, right? I should do everything by myself with the time through with the kids, and I have to pick and drop off my son to school, and that makes me a hustle culture. What do you think about the last? How do you balance between work and personal life? Please share your tricks. Okay, for me, because now I'm learning about mindful living, and it's like back to me. Before I learned that maybe myself and my body is not unite. I mean, I want this, but I cannot do that. But right now I limit myself. Okay, what do you want? What do you really want? So that's what you are going to do. So that is also Mr. Koko said that minimalism. Yeah, I don't want to do many things, but there is no no goals. Yeah, but I want to do small things, but I can have a successful life. That's what for balancing between work and as a mother, I should have my me time alone. And I asked my husband that I want to go somewhere by myself. Maybe in the morning I go jogging, but only me, not with the kids. Then I also write a journal. That's what I'm feeling, what maybe I'm angry, so I write here. I like to be volunteering to be a storyteller. That's from me. Thank you very much for this experience.
All right, thank you, Miss Dwi and Sukma's group, for this amazing representative. And now let's move to Viana's group. Hi, Viana.
Okay, hello Dika, thank you. Okay, in our room we have discussed before, and our discussion was so very fun. And in our room there are Zara, Dia, Rizaldi, and Zara will be our representative for our group. So Zara, can you see? Can you hear my voice? Time is yours, Zara.
Yeah, I can hear your voice, but sorry if I turn off my face cam because I have another internet problem in here.
Oh, all right. Go on, Zara.
Okay, Zara.
Okay. That's it. Okay. First, in my break room, in my breakout room, it was very exciting because each of our discussion was different. For example, in my perspective about the dreams is being have a healthy life or a wellness dream in every day. And because I'm a college student now, I want to graduate on time and be able to make money this year, and also pursue my dream of being model, I guess. And yeah, that's my perspective of the dream. And for the next questions, I I have a I have I have some opinions about my success. About being a success is having a balanced life between idols in this world and reward in the hereafter. You know what I mean, in the heavens, you know. And I have to pursue my balancing of life from start right now. And success is I can live with my own life, and I want to live as it is, as it being me. I guess that's my opinion about the success. And also for the next question, sorry, I forgot. Oh, it's all about my um, opinion about hustle cultures. Um, I don't think so. I can't relate about the hustle culture now because you know, as you know me, I'm a college student and I never entered the workforce before. But maybe I can relate it the hustle culture with my busiest days in the college to catch up on the grades, and I can feel it. I can relate about that hustle cultures for how to get good grades in my campus, and it's really similar. I think it's really similar. Yep. And then the last questions, my opinion about how to balancing my work and my I don't know, and my daily private activities. It's the way I usually make a time schedule first, and then I prioritize what should I be prioritized today, and what has the most influence on achieving my life dreams. Um, that's 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 the that's the conclusions. And the trick is I usually don't procrastinate and keep staying motivated and don't be lazy. Always think positively that all our dreams will definitely be achieved. Just do it and start from right now. And there is no the other days. That's on point in my mindset to do how I balancing my work and my daily activities. And I guess that's all my representative. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Zara and Viana's group, yeah, for this representation. Now let's move to the last group, yeah. Sadly, Irfan's group.
Okay, hello Dika, hello everyone. Thank you for Dika. I will share about my group. Especially I have 4 persons in my group. Dina, Rizky, Denny, and Frida. And the representative is Mas Rizky. Hello, Mas Rizky.
Hello.
You there?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay. Please
Okay.
share your answer Mas Rizky. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Good evening, everyone. Yes,
Great.
for the first question, what your dream? Three member of my group, including myself, this year want to finish our study. And for the next question, for what does successful life look like to you? I personally do not have a target for success because it will burden me and make my life less enjoyable. I prefer to grateful for what I have now. But if you are forced to answer that question, in my opinion, successful life is being able to share happiness with others. And for the third question, how have you ever experienced hustle culture? Culture? Yes, I have. I have experienced when the project was tight with the deadline, but the moment has passed, and now I can control my rhythm of work again. And for the question, what do you think about hustle culture? I think hustle culture is a bad habit, and I hope the people then meet the situation and the people can enjoy their work and and their life. And for the last question, how do you balance work between work and personal life? Balance work and personal life it is difficult to answer this. There are must be a sacrifice. We just have to choose when we will allocate time for work and when for personal life. And I think communication is quite crucial. If the current situation force us to spend more time at work, we must communicate it to our families so that they continue to support our work and not complain about our choice. That's all of my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mas Rizky. Okay, maybe there are from my group. Dika, I will floor to you again, Dika.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Rizky and Irfan's group for the representation. Now, I give back to Eko for the next session after this representative session.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my beautiful and handsome facilitator. Are you all having fun in the smaller group? You can open. Yes. Okay. Okay. Do you still remember? Well, I think do we still have time for a question?
Yeah, maybe you can move your slide into the Q&A session. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is the Q&A session after this representative, but due to the limited time, I only open for three questions for three different people. Yeah, you can raise your hand if you want to ask. Only three people. Raise your
Somebody
hand,
having
please.
questions?
Okay, Yasrin, go ahead.
Okay, Kak Yasrin.
Okay, Yasrin, Diki the second.
Diki.
Okay, Yasrin first.
Yeah, okay. Okay. In our group, we haven't discussed about hustle culture. So I have two questions actually, but the one is easy. I just want to confirm, is hustle culture like crazy in working, not working hard, but it's crazy in working, right? Is it like that?
Well, okay. Okay, Yasin, thank you for the question. Well, hustle culture, I think I also just learned about the term itself several years back then. Before then, I don't know what actually happening to me. But actually, I talked to some friends who's actually studying psychology. So hustle culture is actually uh, you constantly working. You always work, even you work on Saturday, Sunday, holidays. and even you like go to work like very early in the morning, and you like go home like very late, and even when you're sleeping, you're still thinking about your job, and actually you're ignoring time with your family, with your friends, uh, because what you know is the job itself or working is your lifestyle. You keep working. That's actually what we call hustle culture. But I think for different people, hustle culture is okay. But if you feel the burnout symptoms, you have to see the clue that something's not right is happening to yourself.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Yasmin.
Thank you for the question, Yasrin.
Yeah,
Now
this
it's
one
Dicky's
question.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Kadika, and thank you so much, Kak Koko, for bringing this topic. It's also my concern and so resonant. I think right now minimalism. I also apply minimalism. I can manage in my life. I think I right now I'm buying less stuff that I'm not buying stuff that don't add value to my life. And but I wanna ask the context minimalism in maybe in the digital world, maybe in the social media. Do you think it's also important, and how do you think we can balance it? Like maybe you gotta maybe don't you have to follow the accounts that really add value, and you don't follow accounts that don't really add value, or you use your phone less, maybe you don't install the many application, but sometimes you maybe for work or for anything you gotta keep the trend, you gotta know what's happening in the world. And I think what do you think, how do you think we can balance it maybe in this digital world?
Yeah. Well, I'm on the same page with you. I'm in the same dilemma because my nature of job is actually I'm doing PR, public relation. So even right now, I'm also taking care of uh, my clients' social media, etc. But what happened is that it's different thing between jobs and between your personal life. So you can do different treatment. Uh, you you can choose not to expose yourself to that many distraction in social media. If you see, okay, just one instance, yeah. If you have Instagram and you keep scrolling, what happened is the distraction is there. When you're scrolling, this distraction is in every picture, even your friend's picture showing they're buying new things. It's actually an advertisement. So uh, actually they want you to buy the same thing. So I heard a quote that something that is free, actually the product itself is you. So actually you're being exposed to the advertisement. So if you see Instagram for free, actually the one who's being sold is you. So you're exposed to the things and you're the one who's going to buy the stuff. So actually you have to be really careful with that. I'm agree with you that you should do what we call digital minimalism, like do not subscribe to things that you think is not important or giving uh, contribution for your life, I think.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, Diki, Kak Diki.
Okay. Thank you, Dicky, for the question. Now, actually, there is someone asking in chat box first, yeah.
Okay, Dika.
He is, sorry, wait. Dina, you wanna ask?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Viana, yeah, because Dina is the last person.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So thank you, Kak, for such an insightful topic. And my question is, how did your company react to you not being a hustle culture as you used to? Like, you're not working as crazy as you used to, right? When you were having this minimalism.
Yes, good question. Well, actually, when you accept a company's challenge to be their employee, there is a certain expectation because they offer you with certain amount of money, facilities, and others, and they expect you the same thing. They expect you to do a big responsibility as well. But what I did before is actually it's a big step. So I told you that actually I was questioning whether if I take this big decision, whether I'm going to be a successful person or not. Actually, I resigned from my last job. It's a very it's a very fast-paced jobs. Uh, and actually, even my parents, my mom, my late mom, told me that I took wrong decision. But I'm actually the one who has to deal with it. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the situation. Although when everybody saw me, like you should be happy because you have what everybody wants to have. But I'm not happy, so I took off, and then because I have some friends, so actually I switched sides. So you can do a lot of things if you have a willing. So actually I switched sides before I'm the clients. I'm working at the malls. I used to use agency like marketing communication agency or EOs, and now I with my friends owning a marketing agency. So actually I still work with the malls, but in different sites. So actually, if you decide something, I think uh, everything will be following. Everything will be following. So I think uh, there is no difference. I'm still working in the same field, and I'm still working with the same friends. Now they're my friends. Before they are my colleague because we're working in the same company. Now I'm working as the consultant. So actually, it's a big sacrifice. So if you're questioning if my company will accept my decision, of course, they will not. They will require me to work hard and hard and hard every day. Thank you, Dina, for the question.
Right.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dina, for the question. Now it's time for closing statement, from Eko before we dismiss this class.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I would like to say thank you to my head of Tuesday committee, Kadika, for giving me the opportunity. I think this is the beginning of the year. I think everybody should challenge themselves. So today is actually my first day being conductor, and I've been questioning since the beginning of Britzone whether I can conduct, if whether I can give any sharing. But today I think I have overcome my challenge, and I think everybody should do the same. The experience is great. I would like also to say thank you to the president and Mrs. President, Kak Ram and Kak Pupu. Thank you so much for always giving me support. So, well, actually, you remember the beginning of the sharing. I told you to take a piece of paper and write something on your paper, right? Okay. Why don't you take your paper? Take your paper now. Open it. Okay. Okay. Maybe you're questioning why I'm giving you 6 months. And at the beginning, actually, I haven't really told you what's the reason why I decide to leave everything and become a minimalist. Well, actually, uh, before I'm jumping to the closing, well, actually, why I give you 6 months. So this is just to share with you that we don't have forever. So actually, what happened 3 years ago, no, 4 years ago, is actually I get a very bad news, very bad news. So this bad news, maybe you only relate if you watch uh, Sinetron, watch Korean drama. Okay, so my parents called me and then they told me that my mom is actually only have 6 months to live. Yes, it's 6 months to live. So I was like, what? 6 months to live? Meanwhile, back then my mom is very active person. She's still going to the mall alone, working, etc. And then suddenly she called me one day out of the blue. She only had 6 months to live. So I asked what happened, and then she said that she's got diagnosed with stadium 4 lung cancer. So the doctor told all of us that she only had 6 months to live. So okay, the worst thing is this. Before, I always say no if my mom asks me, invite me to go home. Like I always say, next week ma, or next month ma, because I'm so busy. So I just realized that I haven't seen my mom for several years. Even we stay in the same cities. We stay in Jakarta, same cities, but just different house. And then suddenly she only had 6 months. So what happened is why I think I learned it the hard way that we don't really have a lot of time. So if actually I see from her point of view, I see if I'm in her shoes, if she only had 6 months, what is actually her dream? So I guess what's on your paper, it reflects what you really want in life, because you really want that to happen in very short time, which is 6 months. So you can keep that paper for this year resolution. I bet it will be good if we meet again next week and next year, I mean, to see whether it comes true or not. Okay, so my closing statement would be, well, if you want to hustle, just do it. But instead of hustling, I think you should finish the year strong and take a moment to reflect on all that you have accomplished. Okay, and be proud of it. And you just be thankful to yourself for all the wins, all the hard work, and all the growth. And you don't need to feel bad about what you already gone, because it's already in the past, but actually you can still have this year to be better. Well, thank you so much for joining for this Tuesday class, and I hope to see you in the next classes. I return the floor to Kadika. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.
All right, thank you, Eko, for this wonderful class. Maybe all of you can send applause, yeah, virtual applause to Eko.
Thank
Then
you, Kak Koko.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
And then
I'm
Eko, you can
glad.
stop share screen ya.
Yes, okay.
All right, guys, before we end this session, we end this class, let's take a picture. And Beverly, do you want to capture it?
Wait a minute. Let me set the view.
Okay, please open your camera and don't chat ya, guys, because it will block your face. Okay, Irfan, Anwar, please open your cam.
Okay, you ready? Okay,
Yes.
let me count. Let me count the times. 1, 2, 3. This is the first page. Wait a minute. And then wait. And then the second page. Okay, the second page. All right. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Okay, great. That's all, Dika.
Okay, thank you, Beverly. And then, thank you guys for joining our class. See you in our next classes, guys.
Okay, thank
See
you, Dika.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So everyone,
Thank you,
the
everyone.
participants
Thank you,
can leave,
everyone.
but the Fasil, please stay, yeah. And the host, you can stop recording too.